He finally broke his silence. I messed up badly. He has been quiet for too long, not because he had nothing to say, because he had too much, and too much felt impossible to start. So he said nothing, and the silence grew into something he did not know how to break, until today. Today, something shifted, not dramatically, just the quiet internal collapse of someone who has held something too heavy for too long and finally accepts that holding it alone is no longer an option. He messed up. That is where it starts. No elaborate framing around it, no careful language designed to soften the edges, just the plain and honest truth sitting there without decoration. He messed up badly, and he has known it every single day since it happened. The knowing arrived quickly. That is the part that made the silence so heavy to carry. He did not need time to understand what he had done. He understood it almost immediately, while the dust was still settling, while the distance was still fresh. And yet, he stayed quiet, carried the knowing privately, let days turn into weeks and weeks into something longer, while the understanding of what he had done sat inside him with nowhere to go. He told himself he was waiting for the right moment, the right words, the right version of an apology that was equal to what needed apologizing for. But the right moment kept not arriving, and the right words kept feeling inadequate, and the waiting turned into its own kind of damage on top of the damage that was already there. Silence after a mistake is not neutral. He understands that now. It does not preserve anything. It does not hold the situation steady while you figure out what to say. It communicates something. It says the mistake was not worth breaking the silence for. It says your feelings about what happened matter less than his comfort with staying quiet. He did not mean to say that, but silence said it anyway. Every day he chose it. He thinks about what those days of silence cost you, not what they cost him, what they cost you. Sitting with what happened without even the acknowledgement that he knew something had gone wrong, carrying the weight of it without the basic dignity of someone saying, "Yes, I see it. I know what I did." You deserved that acknowledgement the day it happened, not weeks later, not after silence made everything heavier than it needed to be. The day it happened. And he did not give it to you. That failure on top of the original mistake. Silence on top of the damage. He has sat with the specific ways he messed up, not in the vague general sense that is easier to hold, in the detailed, honest sense that requires actually looking at each moment clearly. The moment he chose his own comfort over your need, the moment he knew what the right thing was and chose the easier thing instead, the moment he saw something in you that needed to be met and looked away, the moment the distance started and he let it start without doing anything to stop it. Each one specific, each one his, each one something he has returned to more times than he could count. He is not listing them to perform accountability. He is listing them because you deserve to know they are not abstract to him, that he has not filed this away under general mistakes and moved on, that he knows exactly what he did and exactly what each piece of it cost. Accountability without specificity is just an apology looking for credit. He does not want credit. He wants you to know that the weight of this has been real, that the silence was not indifference, that quiet is not the same as unbothered. He was never unbothered. He was overwhelmed by the size of what he had done, by the inadequacy of anything he could find to say, by the fear of showing up imperfectly was worse than not showing up at all. He was wrong about that. Imperfect presence is always better than perfect absence. He knows that now, has learned it in the specific and costly way that only comes from choosing the wrong one and living inside the consequence. He is here now, not with the perfect words he was waiting to find, with the honest ones, the only ones that were ever going to mean anything anyway. I messed up, not in a small way, in a way that mattered, in a way that affected you, in a way that deserved immediate acknowledgement and received silence instead. I'm sorry for what I did, and I'm sorry for the silence that came after it, for every day that passed where you were carrying something I put there without me even showing up to acknowledge it. You deserved better than the original mistake. You deserved infinitely better than the silence that followed it. He is breaking that silence now. Late, he knows that. Later than it should have been broken, but completely, without the careful management of someone protecting themselves, without the edited version designed to make him look better than he was. Just him, finally, saying the thing that should have been said a long time ago. I messed up badly, and you deserved someone who would have told you that the moment it happened. I'm sorry I made you wait this long to hear it. DM to F, message today.